Thanks for joining me. All right, so this is a quick one. Spring is in the air, so that means that we are getting out, we are doing more. If you're like me, you are just itching to get out there and go for a run or do something kind of just being outside. So today we are going to do a warm-up for a pre-run or pre-cycle. All right, so go ahead and join me on your mat. You do not need any props for this one. We're gonna jump right in because it is a quickie. So the mistake that a lot of runners make is that we don't properly prepare before we go for a run. The number one thing that people do is they think, oh, I need to stretch before I run, and not necessarily. What you need to do is you need to get into the muscles that are going to be working, kind of priming them, okay? So we're going to start in our tabletop. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow, priming our breath. So exhaling, squeeze everything out, hollow out the belly, tuck the tailbone, chin comes in towards chest, and then lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the heart between the gateway of the shoulders. So be careful not to press back. You really want to keep pushing forward here. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg behind us. Knee comes towards nose. This time we step between the hands. We're finding a low lunge. So maybe back that left knee back a little bit. Reach the arms all the way up. So as you come up, you're going to back out of the shape a little bit and then sink down into it. Maybe look up. Beautiful. Easy twist. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up, and make sure you pull that right hip in towards the midline. Lift the left knee off the mat. Both hands come down either side of that front foot. We're going to find our way to a crescent warrior. So walk that left foot back in a little bit and reach all the way up. Nice, so we're really using our quads and our glutes when we run. Hands come to heart center. We're going to lower that back knee down towards the mat, just firing up these legs. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, and then straight back up, find your way, crescent warrior. Beautiful. Hinge forward, put the fingers on the mat either side of that right foot, step forward, big toes touch, little space, sit down, chair pose. If you didn't think we were going to do chair pose in a class where we prepare for a run, I'm sorry. Sit back, sit down. Inhale, reach all the way up, press palms together, and then fold all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, sit back down, chair pose, reach up, lift, sit down. Good, reach all the way up and then fold. Now we don't want to exhaust ourselves. We just want to prime the muscles, right? Get them used to what we're going to do in a few minutes. Inhale, half lift, step back with the right foot. Nice low lunge to begin with. Right knee comes down, release the toes, reach all the way up. Sink into the hips, press them forward, square them off, look up. This is where imbalances show up. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Maybe you notice one side is a little bit different than the other. Right knee comes off the mat, sink low. Both hands down either side of that front foot, crescent warrior, sweep the arms all the way up, inhale, lift. Press palms together. Bend that right knee towards the front first. So you're pulling it in so it's underneath your hip. Then we lower down, and then we lift, and then we lower, lift, lower, lift, reach up, stretch, hinge forward. One more time, chair pose, big toes touch, heels spaced, sit low, reach out in front of you, sit back. So I want you to think about your butt muscles here, really engage them, and then inhale, lift all the way up. That's where your power comes from when you're running. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hoo-wee. Inhale, reach up and fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back with your right foot and then your left foot. Your core is such an integral part of your run. It's what holds everything in place. Nice. Squeeze your knees together. Walk your big toes to touch. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and drop your knees to the mat and then lift them back up. Drop them down and lift. Again, you don't want to burn out all your energy here. Knees come down and lift, Last time, knees come down, sit back, hips to heels, child's pose, drop the forehead, melt down over the legs. Take a nice big exhale here. Go ahead and sit back. Scoop your legs out in front of you. And let's go ahead and work into the ankles a little bit. So let's push the toes away and draw them back. So point and flex, point and flex. Make some circles with your feet. Super important, strong ankles. Go the other way. Good. Nice. Now, step your feet in, and we're going to use our hands. We're going to scooch forward, coming into a little crouch here. So you're on your toes, your heels are lifted, and from here, we're just going to press back into the heels, hips go down, hands come to the mat right underneath your knees, and then push the heels down as you reach the tailbone up. And then back the exact same way we came. So bend the knees, sit back, sit down. When your Achilles, which is the limiting factor here, doesn't let you go any further, you're going to peel those heels off the mat and sit down. Nice. And then inhale, back up, press the heels down, take that forward fold. And last time, coming back down, sitting, 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 keeping the heels down as long as you can, peeling them up, coming up onto the toes, and then using your hands as you find your way back onto the mat. Whew, that was not graceful at all. And then work that out. So that's really all you need, just enough to fire up the muscles you're going to use for your run. I hope you have a great run or ride or whatever it is that you're going to do, hike, whatever it might be. Have a fabulous rest of your day, yogis. Namaste.